Hey friends, for this week's quick sketch, we are going to paint violet flowers. So we're working through the birth flowers and we are on February. So we're going to paint some wild violets. We're going to take 10 minutes to quickly paint the violets and see how far we can get in that time. The colors that I have on my palette are white, cadmium yellow medium, magenta, phthalo green, and ultramarine blue. And I have just a small piece of paper so that we won't be feeling like we have to fill our paper really large. We can do focus on getting, the smallest amount on this small paper. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set my timer for 10 minutes and we will get going. Okay, I think I'm going to start by just painting the actual violet flowers. So I'm gonna get some white and we're gonna make a purple, some sort of purple with our magenta and ultramarine. Okay, we'll get a bit more of that. And then I'm gonna add in some white so I can see this color a little better. That's a fine looking purple to start out with. I think maybe I'll focus on having this flower here and I'll paint it maybe a little bit bigger just to fill the small page. And then I just start sort of building it out. If you feel the need to sketch first, you totally can with a pencil or any sort of sketching tool. I feel the most confident painting flowers freehand, just starting out with the brush. But if I were painting birds or I don't know, another subject that I just felt less confident with, I have been drawing first. So feel free to do that if you want. We're just gonna do some little oval shapes. There, that's fun. And the thing about these is that they come in, like they're not perfect. They come in all kinds of variations of this shape. Let's see, I'm gonna go over in my image just a little bit and look around. I think I'll try to paint this one, but it's overlapping a bit with other flowers. So I'll probably just sort of make it up a little bit. And actually, I might, for fun, make this a slightly lighter, different color. We'll see if that actually shows up being different. And it can go behind this flower a little bit. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Okay, I'm gonna put this one, but a little lower so that we have something down in this area. And then we'll get onto the leaves and then the other colors in the flowers. Gotta remember, every time I start kind of relaxing and slowing down, I have to say, nope, quicker. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna rinse out my brush and we'll go ahead and put in some leaves and stems and then we'll come back and add some more details on the flowers. So they have these cool kind of almost heart-shaped leaves. So I'm going to create a quick leaf color out of some yellow, green, white, and phthalo green often creates a very intense like blue-green kind of a green. So I like to mute that with a touch of red and green mixed together to create brown, so it can like give it a bit more of an earthy green color. Okay, let's try that. I'm gonna add a bit of water so it'll flow off my brush better. All right, let's give these guys some stems real quick. I'm gonna take a quick look at the time. Oh, we have 6 minutes left. We're doing good. There, okay. And I like how some of these leaves were up and behind the flowers. As I was looking for inspiration photos online for this painting, it was hard to find an image that really had the flowers kind of clear and not all jumbled together because they grow in these really dense patches low to the ground. They're very low, and then the leaves are all around them. So anyway, it was a little bit of a challenge to try to find one that would be like a more simplified version of what these flowers look like. I don't know. I'm painting the leaf around the petal. Hopefully that works. Okay, I think we'll do maybe one more kind of going off in that direction, because I think that would be fun to kind of fill in that corner. All right, and maybe a couple little ones just down at the bottom. But I shouldn't be getting too fancy with the composition, so actually let's just leave it 3 flowers, 3 leaves. Yeah, and then we could even hint, oh, this might be fun, get a little dark green and hint at some stems that are like a bit further in the background. Okay, then we can do a bit of veining if we're feeling really confident we have the time on the leaves. So they've got these little veins kind of coming out. There we go. Oh, I can't really even see them here, so I'll kind of make them up on that one. There, that's fun. All right, let's go ahead and work on the flowers a bit more. We'll add, they have a bit of white and a little bit of their own veining there in the middle. And always, I like to, if we're being quick about things, at least have a light color and a dark color on any given, you know, area of my image. So like 2 shades to kind of help it look a bit more realistic. So on the flowers, I'm trying to make a lighter version of purple. I think I'm just going to just give some touches of a lighter color to the edges of these guys. And I'm just trying to follow along the outside edges of them, basically, so the dark can be more towards the center. Because see how it's a little bit darker in there. That's fun. And I'm just sort of making up where I'd like to see it to kind of help highlight the edges of those petals. Okay, let's check on the time. We've got 3 minutes. And I can use this to go a little wider and maybe fill in that white space where the leaf was coming up to the edge. Cool, I like that. Okay. Trying to see what really is going on here in the middle, so I'll zoom in a bit. So it's kind of white, just white coming from the center onto the like base, basically. It's the base of each flower petal has a little bit of white. And then there's a bit of yellow, it looks like on the bottom one. So we'll go ahead and just repeat that. And I'll kind of do a streaky, strokey thing, and then that can kind of stand in for the veining, I think, because we're not going to get that detailed. There, I like that. Okay, and then we can do a bit of yellow. Then maybe give some more attention to the leaves if we have time. I think it's basically just a little bit of yellow here at the bottom petal there. There, those look cute. I like them. Okay, let's go back out here a little bit on our picture. Maybe just to give a bit of depth to the leaves, we could give them darker value here that's kind of coming from the center, kind of following along where some of those veins were going. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, that really makes them pop out, doesn't it? We can show that this one kind of has a shadow on the top of it from the things above by just making this top edge a little darker. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, I'm gonna hint, since we've got 30 seconds left. I'm gonna just hint at maybe another leaf or something back here because it was looking a little empty and forlorn. Maybe a darker green. There, I'm just making things up now. There, I think. There, I think we're good. There, just in time, the timer went off. If it takes you a little bit longer than 10 minutes to finish your painting, no worries. The point of trying to push yourself to create something in a short amount of time is just honing the connection between your eyes and your hands. And the more that you practice, the faster you'll get, and the more you'll be able to work intuitively, and it will just flow more naturally from you. So I hope you had fun with that. If you are enjoying these quick sketches, then feel free to check out my other tutorials on my channel, and also my new full-length, in-depth painting course. It's called Water Dance, and I share all of my favorite acrylic painting techniques, and we paint 2 full in-depth paintings of water lilies together. So you can check that out. I've linked it in the video description. All right, thank you for painting with me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.